Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Rumble here on Universe Mode. This is part 1 of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view of 3. But in this part, we will have a Royal Rumble match, as the Cruiserweights are going to have a 20 Cruiserweight Royal Rumble match featuring a variety of different Cruiserweights. And that will be the main event for part 3. For part 1, sorry. This part is part 1. There's also 2 other matches. And we're hoping to get all 3 parts out on a stream today, but we might not be able to, but hopefully that's the goal. And yes, the Hardy Boys DLC will be featured on this card, as in part 2. The opening contest is for the women's title, with Beth Phoenix being in that match. And who knows who may appear in the Rumble. Alright, Rusev Day defends their tag team. I'm going to be the Usos, just because I haven't really played as the Usos very much. And I will see you guys once we get into the action. Actually, we're not going anywhere, so I'll see you guys still right now. Don't worry about that at the bottom. Prepare yourself for the Cruiserweight Royal Rumble that is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. The first ever Cruiserweight division's a lot better in our series than it is in the WWE, apparently. And here we go, Rumble spelling out across the screen as we get ready for our opening contest. All DLCs will be featured on this show, actually, now that I think of it. There is the challengers here tonight. And it is day 1 for the day 1-ish. Now let's get out the champion. It's Team Rusev Day. Later on, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions in part 2 will have a WWE title opportunity, or a WWE Universal title opportunity against Kenny Omega, and that is Chris Danger. And there's one half of the Tag Team Champions. Let's get out the second one. And here we go, we're about to get into our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. Jey Uso. And they are ready. Now, spoiler alert, the Hardy Boys may be featured on this show. Not in this part, most likely. But you never know who enters in that Rumble. However, the Cruiserweight Rumble, you never know who enters in that either. It's not only going to be Cruiserweights from the game, that's all we know. Like, we have custom Cruiserweights and things like that. And there are those titles on the line. Here we go. First of all, before we do anything, let me just... Okay, Uso splash to Uso splash. Super kick in the ring. Running hip attack. Scrunners, he did. Okay, and Jey super kick. Da-da-da-da. Okay, here we go. And the Usos getting ready up in there. And slammed down by Aiden English. Already with the Scorpion Death Drop style reverse DDT. The Usos looking to regain their tag team titles that they lost a while ago on the series. And taken down by Jimmy Uso in the ring here. And there's a knee to the face. And now he's suplexing him without even holding on. Now picking him up is Aiden English, sending him into the corner to his tag team partner Rusev, but gets booted in the face and missing a knee strike. And there's a nice discus forearm from the Usos, or from the Uso, I should say, because both Usos didn't do the forearm, only one did. And now taking him off his feet onto the ground into a headlock. And Aiden English back onto his feet. Seth Rollins used the curb stomp last night on Raw, and now is dope as hell. Okay, well that didn't go according to plan. Let's get back into this. If the camera will stay put this time. Okay, here we go. Back to the tag team title opening contest here. And there's an incredible tag team maneuver from Team Rusev Day. And now a stomp right to the back from Rusev. And now scooping up Jimmy, who desperately needs to make a tag here. But Rusev doing well at cutting the ring in half. And now he's just trying to get up. And he gets up with a Russian leg sweep. Taking down Rusev. Now picking up Rusev is Jimmy, sending him into the corner. Will he make the tag here? Tagging in Jey Uso. And they're both going to the top rope. Look at this. What do we got going on here? Look at that tidal wave. And now we got Jey Uso in there. But Rusev, not going to take it. He wants to become the longest reigning tag team champions of SmackDown Live history. And going to make the tag, but gets booted in the face. And a knee right to the head. And now taking out that leg. The Usos are of course currently the longest reigning tag team champions on SmackDown Live in history for the SmackDown Live tag team titles here in our series. And there's a neck breaker. However, they've only held the titles once, maybe twice in the series. I think they've held it once, haven't regained it back yet. And here we go, looking to get up. No, actually, no, they may have held it twice. No, yeah, they've held it twice. The Usos are two-time champions. Rusev Day, only one-time champions because they haven't lost the title since winning them. But will tonight be the night for the Usos to crown the third tag team titles of the series and officially become the only team to win a tag team title 3 times in our series, as currently they are tied with Sheamus and Cesaro they've both held the tag team titles. They've held the tag team titles twice on Raw. And the Club, who have held the ECW tag team titles twice now. Oh yes, and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose have also held the tag team titles twice, but no one has yet to hold it 3 times. Will that be the Usos here tonight? Not if Aiden English has anything to say about it. It looks like he's getting fired up in here. And gets booted in the face, taking away the fire. That was lit. And Aiden English with the signature here, sending him into the turnbuckles. Not where I expected to be sent. And now boot right to the head. And that's Jimmy, sorry. Now picking up Uso. The super kick, missing it. He's got him. He's got the finisher ready. And he's going for it, but escaping it is the Uso, who's going for another super kick, but grabbed just before he could get to it. Send him on the top ropes here. And now, Aiden English heading up to the top. Here in our opening contest. What's he doing here? Sending him flying across onto the mat. Oh, he's going to make the tag and get stomped on before he can reach the ropes and tag into his brother. And there's a boot to the face. And there's a punch from Aiden English with a drop kick. Once again, Jimmy Uso stuck in the ring and can't get out. However, he is the only one that has a signature. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to use it anytime soon. Just judging on how it looks right now. And look at this. Now sending him into the corner to Rusev. And makes the tag to the Bulgarian Brute. And what do we got going on here? Look at this double team. Beautiful. Second time using that double team. And now trying to get to the corner. But Rusev scooping him up. Face first into the mat. Sending him. And now heading a very far distance. And there's a punch from Jey Uso. It didn't do anything. It didn't help one bit. But now just drilling him with a few strikes is Jey Uso over here in the corner. Now. And being Rusev picking up Jimmy, who gets out of here. He's getting out now with a reverse Scorpion Death Drop. Picking him up. With a failed move. Now, Jimmy Uso trying to send him into the corner. Who knows what he's doing? He's just trying to deal some damage before he gets him into the corner. It's hilarious because only Aiden English and Rusev, the only damage they've taken is both yellow head damage, and that's it. Both men have yellow head damage. Whereas Jey Uso has no body damage, no damage at all actually. And Jimmy has yellow head and yellow torso. But he's just headbutting him like there's no tomorrow. He's taking him to Headbutt City, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Jimmy Uso sending him into the corner, making the tag. They're going for that new finishing maneuver they're using here. Into the lock. And there's a splash combination. And now taking him out as he goes for the pin. He missed everything. Are you serious? How did you miss everything, man? And now, Aiden English taking out Jimmy. And Jay trying to take out Aiden English, but he reversing it into a Northern Lights. The crowd cheering for Rusev and Aiden English. That's pretty new. But he's already back up. And Rusev getting to his feet. Picking him up. Jimmy just sent English sailing on the floor outside. And there's a headbutt off the top ropes. And whatever he was going for there, it didn't connect as well as he was probably planning on it. But he still got something. And now, into the corner. Doesn't matter what he's going for because it's not going to happen. And Rusev now with a punch to the ribs, got his signature ready. And there is the signature super kick. The referee distracted, can't go for the pinfall. Look at that ring awareness from the Usos, and the referee into the cover. And the Uso, Jimmy just making enough time for Jay to actually get out of that. What a grand strategy. And now again distracting the referee just awkwardly with the rope stuck through his ribs. And now picking him up for that swinging side slam. Going for the accolade. Got it locked in. And maybe over here, but Jay getting out of it. And back suplex, but gets taken down with a cross body. Making the tag. Maybe not the best idea because... Oh, he busted him open. But gets stopped. Sent into the corner. And now Rusev back on the attack. Sending him flailing into the corner. Busting open Jimmy. There's a lot of bloodshed in the ring right now. And there's that second swinging side slam. And now, in comes Aiden English. And Aiden English with a blockbuster. What are you doing, Jay? Jey Uso now back on the apron. As Aiden English continues doing a lot of damage in the ring, but gets taken off his feet. And now, Jimmy sending him flying into the corner, making the tag to Jay. Right to the leg. And now going for that submission. It could be over here. Locks it in. Oh, he may have him here. He may have him. He can't stay in this forever. And he gets out of it. It looks like he's getting out. He's gotten out, but he's taking a bit of damage right there. But wait, flying into the corner. With a strike, missing it. But now, going back, the neck breaker. Aiden English looking to make the tag, but he's getting stopped. With a headbutt. Now he's trying to bust open Aiden English. Sending him into the corner. And they're going for it. A second time. Got it locked in. And there is the splash. Right to the leg. And Aiden English gets the shoulder up. How did Aiden English just kick out right there? And now Jimmy Uso is not happy about this. But he gets kneed in the face. He's not going to have anything to do about it. But wisely rolling out of the ring. Get back in there. Maybe into the worst timing possible. And now sent into the corner. Counters it. And Jimmy Uso diving with a headbutt. He was trying to get to that corner. And there's a super kick to the ribs. But he has no stamina. Lifting him up. The suplex. And connecting with that strike. Giving him enough time to roll out of the ring. And there's a strike into a snap suplex. The Usos doing whatever they can to win here tonight. And missing with the super kick. Oh, but he hasn't given up yet. And almost got him off the apron, but he didn't have enough. and gets hit with a super kick of his own. And a clothesline. Rusev coming in here like a mad truck over here. Oh. But here comes Jimmy once again. Trying to get back into this fight. But I don't know. He doesn't have much stamina. Rusev has a lot more compared to him. And there's that super kick. And getting out of it, whatever he was going for there. I don't think they should have the injured Jimmy Uso in there. He has got full red body damage and full red, or light red head damage. And there's a 1. Light red body and head damage, and he's still fighting. Both Rusev and Aiden English have a finisher, and Jimmy Uso has one, but Jay does not. What is about to go down here? And sending him into the corner. They might be going for it. No, he's just scooping him up and dumping him right on his head into the corner. Wait. The crowd cheering for both teams now. They're just loving this match. Back and forth action. And now with the second signature is the Uso. With a headbutt straight to Rusev. Still not having much stamina, but he's got enough to go for whatever he's trying to hit here. Super kick connecting. And now heading up to the top ropes. But he kicks him away. Picking him up. Sending him flying into the corner. But doesn't go for the finishing maneuver. And missing. Rusev just managed to get out of there and make that tag. And Jey Uso trying to distract the referee. But getting out of it. Super kick. Jimmy Uso with plenty of things he could do right now. And what's it going to be? He's going to jump with an elbow to the back because apparently he's not going to... Wait, what is even his finisher now, I think? Wait, Jimmy Uso. Exactly. Okay, good. It's all good. Send him up in the corner. Heading up. He rolled so far away. Uso splash connecting. Get up. He may have just ended this with that Uso splash right there. And now heading up to the top ropes again. For another Uso splash, but he misses. Oh, that may have costed him right there. Going for the second one. He may have been able to finish it with that first one, but now he may have costed himself this match. Scooping him up. Dumping him down. Can he make the tag? We have a 4.5 stars now. Here to open our show. And right into the corner. Now just dumping him with a power bomb. Rusev and Aiden English both have a signature. And tagging in Rusev. But there's the tag. And Jay is now in there, trying to do whatever he can. But it might not be enough. What a match to start off the Royal Rumble. And there's another super kick. This is like, the Young Bucks should be in this match. Sending him into the corner. And they're going for that tag team maneuver. But getting out of it is Jay, who gets tossed right back into the corner. Head first. And there's a boot. And a knee. Sending him into the corner. They're going for it again. The crowd exploding right now. And connecting with the splash to the leg. But he picks him back up. They're not done yet. What are they going for now? Sending him into the corner. Tag. They're going for it again. They're going to make sure this one's over. And a second one. And it's over. We got new tag team champions here to start off the Royal Rumble Part 1. What a match. And they are the first ever 3-time tag team champions of the series. We got new champions to start us off. And with that, let's get right into our next match.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next,
Nikki Cross versus Ruby Riott for the SmackDown Women's title. Alright. The new SmackDown Women's Champion, of course, is Nikki Cross, winning it at our last pay-per-view featuring SmackDown, our last SmackDown pay-per-view. She won that title. Will she lose it already, being a fan favorite? But we haven't really seen much of Ruby Riott in the series yet. And will she pick up the title here in one of her first big appearances? Let's find out. Here we go. Beth Phoenix, of course, later on making her return to the WWE in a women's title match against Charlotte in Part 2 to start that off. And there is Ruby Riott. And here comes the women's champion. First entrance with that title. Let's see what we got. Of course, we got plenty of NXT yet call-ups that could be happening tonight. Who knows what could happen? Returns, call-ups. And there could be quite a few of them in our next match, which will be in this part, to end this part, which will be a 20 Cruiserweights Royal Rumble. And there it is, the SmackDown Women's Champion. And now, of course, the only member of Vicinity not to hold a title yet in the series is Alexander Wolf, but who knows, maybe he'll get a tag team title with Killian Dane. Well, Eric Young tries first a singles title, perhaps. Okay, yes. Wait, what's Ruby Riot's moves now that I think of it? Okay, yeah. Okay. And here we go. This match is on its way.
Believe it or not, some people are actually saying this is the night where the champ gets picked off.
Right, what a neck breaker that was. And now slamming her down onto the mat. Nikki Cross. Looking to retain the title here tonight, no matter what it takes. She does not want to be that person to lose the title so soon. And now, pulling her towards the ring is Ruby Riott, who's wanting to win her first title of the series. In one of her main appearances so far. And now, this is definitely not her first appearance in the series, Ruby Riott's, but it is one of her first main title matches. I think she had one title match before. And look at this, double knees from the top rope, and that was around the start of the series. And here we go, Ruby Riott with a knee right to the back of Nikki Cross. Maybe gonna pick up the title. But no, Nikki Cross wanting to be the longest reigning women's champion of the series. Which she's going to have to beat Peyton Royce if she's going to want to do that. And Peyton Royce held it for 2, maybe 3 months. I think she held it for 3 months. No. Yeah, she held it for 3 months. So, if she's going to want to be the longest reigning champion, she's going to have to hold it for 3 months in a week or anything further than that. And if she loses it here tonight, well, that's 1 month down. This is her 2nd month as champion, however, so next month would be the 3rd if she loses this match. Then she's not even going to make it to the 3rd month, therefore she wouldn't even tie with it. However, Charlotte is the longest reigning champion of the series so far, in general. Like, longest, not, like, of the women's championship. She has the longest reigning, which she's now held it for, this would be her 4th month here tonight. No, it would be her, yeah, no, it would be her 3rd month, so she's actually tied with Peyton Royce because she won it at 2 pay-per-views ago. And there's a roll-up. 1, 2, almost picking up the win. Ruby Riott sending her into the corner. But getting hit with a DDT. Nikki Cross picking her up now. Going for a Samoan driver. Into the cover. Signature maneuver connects. 1, 2. And kicking out is Ruby Riott. Almost striking the referee and stomp right on the top of the head. Look at these stomps right to the head. And there's a chop and a forearm for extra measures. And now Ruby Riott. What's she going for here? Tornado snap suplex. Beautiful. And Ruby Riott heading to the top ropes. Got her signature ready. She's going for it. And connecting with the senton from the top rope. But Nikki Cross kicking out early. Both women with their finisher ready. And Ruby Riott is going for it. But Nikki Cross gonna escape. Slamming her down. And now Nikki Cross gonna make sure she's got this one in the bag. Going for that fisherman's neck breaker. The move she used to win the title. Nailing it. Let's get a replay of that. Beautiful, beautiful move right there. But she's not done. She's going for it one more time just to make sure that it's over. And missing it completely. And now going for it one final time. To make sure this one's over. Hitting it. She may actually get the ropes here. 1, 2. She kicked out. Are you serious? She just kicked out of 2 fisherman neckbreakers. And almost striking the referee. And just clotheslines the referee out of his boots. Didn't like the fact that she thinks it must have been a slow count or something. The crowd chanting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each headbutt. And now Ruby Riott getting back into this. With a hurricane run of face first into the mat. What a sell that was. Into the cover 1. Getting the shoulder up. Another great match here at the Royal Rumble in our first part. We're already 3.5 stars in. And now scooping her up. Dumping her right into the turnbuckle. It's going to be fun doing my first Royal Rumble on this game. And now, from the middle rope, not going to be able to connect it to anything. But there's a rake right to the back. That's all she had left in her. And there's a brutal kick. Only catching the shoulder. Taking her off her feet now. And now into a stretch. Nikki Cross trying to get it out of this stretch here. And there's a couple elbows. And strike right to the ribs. And look at that hip toss. Nikki Cross looking to end it. You're at 4 stars now. Nikki Cross scooping her up for the third one. Swinging around, slamming her down. And now dragging her carcass out to the middle of the ring. And she's going to end it here if this move connects. Got her locked up and ready. She's going to retain the title, it looks like, and move on to that 3rd month. And be the 3rd person to have a 3-month title reign. And there it is. Will she break the record next month? Or will Charlotte break the record? It's a race between the two. And right now, Nikki Cross is going straight to her 3rd month. But if Charlotte retains the title tonight, then she is officially the longest reigning women's champion of the series. Because it would be her 4th month next month. And it would only be Nikki Cross's 3rd. And let's get into the main event, part 1. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, I'm just setting up the thing now. You guys don't get a spoiler on who's gonna be entering.
Done with one and on to another great matchup. Hope everybody's got their snacks and drinks because the final event of the night is finally here. Time for the Royal Rumble.
Alright, it's just getting set up now. 20-man Royal Rumble featuring only Cruiserweights. I will be playing as Will Ospreay, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what you just heard there. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, I'm just setting in the final, all the right people. Okay, let me just put in all the right stars. I'll see you guys in a minute, even though you're not going anywhere. Sabu? No. Okay, that's all of those. Alright, now we just gotta get the final people. So, just give me a moment. That's that, and there's still quite a few to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just a few final people left, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a minute. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It is time for your main event of the evening. Well, not the main event of the entire evening. It's just the main event of whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of Part 1. The Cruiserweights Only Royal Rumble. Everything's just being set up and loaded in here at the Royal Rumble. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I will be playing as Will Ospreay, which is a surprise entrance, technically. He is an NXT call-up. And number 1 is Grand Metalik. Whoever wins this will get a Cruiserweight title match at WrestleMania. And number 1 is Grand Metalik. And this would be my first Royal Rumble that I played fully on this game. It's not a 30-man one, this one, but it is 20. And the 30-man one will be even longer than the normal one because it's it's actual WWE standard time for it. So it will be every 2 minutes another star will come out instead of 1.5 or whatever. So it will be a bit longer than the normal Royal Rumble. And who will be number 2? Number 2 into this Cruiserweight, into the first ever Cruiserweight Royal Rumble is... Oh, it's a custom. Who is this again? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a fan favorite. It is Kota Ibushi making his non-debut, but he has making one of his big debuts. Another NXT star who is no longer in NXT. He's now on the main roster. Kota Ibushi at number 2. Which one of these stars could possibly win this match? I'm sad that I'm not in yet. And here we go. Yeah, they got the unlucky numbers. Kota Ibushi, a fan favorite, not getting the highest number. And look at this. We're going to see some stuff you would normally not see in normal Royal Rumbles. This one is going to be the normal time instead of the extended time, so that entrances don't come out as slow as the main one, and that's why. Oh, and number 3 is Will Ospreay. By the way, that will be me, who Will Ospreay is. And it doesn't really matter what the star rating for the match is. It's a Royal Rumble. And Will Ospreay representing England here tonight. And he is a surprise entrance. He is a NXT call-up here. And he will be in the Cruiserweight division and not in the Cruiserweight division at the same time. So he will be a Cruiserweight and not a Cruiserweight, like Kota Ibushi could be as well. A few of these stars will have singles title matches as well. And here comes number 4, Johnny Gargano, making his return to the Cruiserweight division. Former United States champion here. Yeah, you see, it is my first Royal Rumble match on 2K18 on this console. And here we go. We got Will Ospreay, Grand Metalik, Kota Ibushi, and now Johnny Gargano in this 20-man all Cruiserweights Royal Rumble. Who's going to not main event WrestleMania, who's going to WrestleMania as who's going to WrestleMania in for the Cruiserweight title, who will be facing for that title at Mania. And Jack Gallagher at number 5 here in this all Cruiserweights Royal Rumble. We will have 2 Royal Rumbles, of course, in part 3. This is part 1. In part 3 we will have a Royal Rumble where it's 30 man, and the winner will go for either the Universal or WWE title. And it's not gonna, the entrances won't be coming out as fast. It will be, I think, 2 minutes, legit 2 minutes between entrances. So that's why part 3 is only going to be that Royal Rumble match. But part 2 has 3 title matches, including Beth Phoenix will be in part 2. And there goes Will Ospreay. I was playing as Will Ospreay. And now we got Hideo Itami in there. Will Ospreay, who came out at number 3, is already out. Nobody expected that in his debut to the main roster here. And now we have Gargano from SmackDown Live facing up, well, because the Cruiserweight division is on multiple shows. And Ricochet is at number 7. Well, in that case, I guess it's good that Ospreay got eliminated. I'd rather be Ricochet, to be honest. And Ricochet missing everything possible. The ring filled with random stars. And there's a dropkick to Johnny Gargano, the former United States champion, who is coming out at number 8. It is Enzo Amore. And Ricochet showing off that high-flying ability, landing on his feet. And good lord, what a dropkick that was. He completely just folded in half, legitimately. And now he's going to dump him out of the ring, but Gargano coming in. And Gran Metalik, who was entrance number 1, has just been eliminated. And now, Cedric Alexander coming in at number 9. Taking him off his feet there. And it looks like Enzo Amore is not going to be lasting long in here, as Kota Ibushi eliminates him. And now going straight for Ricochet, another fan favorite in there. Gargano trying to eliminate Ricochet in the corner, but he holds on. And now a spin kick. And what an enziguri that was. You got Hideo Itami in there as well. Cedric Alexander. Kota Ibushi still in there, who was number 2. And Ricochet in trouble again. This time Hideo Itami. And he gets out of it. And now sending Itami over the top ropes, but he is holding on. And here comes Brian Kendrick at number 10. Halfway through now. Cedric Alexander thinking he's won this thing. And Ricochet almost eliminated right there by Gallagher. Now scooping up Gallagher with an airplane spin. We have 7 people in the ring right now. And who will fill that 8th spot? At number 11. Look at Ricochet over here with the signature. Akira Tozawa, number 11. And never mind. Now we have 7 again. As Cedric Alexander, another fan favorite, has just been eliminated. Number 2, still in there doing well. Gargano doing the smart thing, just backing away from all the fighting. And it looks like Gallagher may be going out as well. Ricochet getting slammed by Tozawa. And Kota Ibushi has eliminated quite a few people here, and if he gets Gallagher out, which it doesn't look like he's gotten, that would be another huge elimination for him. And now sending Ibushi into the corner and then just killing Tozawa. Alright. Itami over there absolutely killing Brian Kendrick. And it looks like Kota Ibushi has spotted Ricochet relaxing in the corner. Now sending him into the corner. And Tozawa now. Who is coming out next? And look at this from Ricochet with this finishing maneuver. And Xavier Woods has entered here, making his debut to the Cruiserweight division. Someone's busted open. And now going straight for Ricochet. Will Brian Kendrick get him out right here? It's not looking like it. He's gotten out of there. And Gargano still just got eliminated there. Gargano has been eliminated. And it looks like Akira Tozawa might be in trouble in the corner. And guess what? Surprise, surprise. Kota Ibushi, once again, trying to eliminate people. He's the only person in here who has actually been trying to eliminate people steadily here in this match. And there goes Ricochet, absolutely getting tossed out by Xavier Woods. Part 2 will feature the Universal title, the Raw Women's title, and the WWE title matches. And then Part 3 will feature the extended 30-man Royal Rumble, which will have, like, every 2 minutes a star will come in instead of every, like, 2 seconds. Number 13 will be the next one onto the ring, or coming down to the ring. Xavier Woods is still in there with Akira Tozawa, Hideo Itami, Kota Ibushi, who was number 2, and we're about to get number 13 in there, and Brian Kendrick as well. And here comes Rich Swann from ECW's roster. And he's entered now, going straight for nobody because he gets drop kicked before he could get to anyone. And it looks like Ibushi's about to pick himself up another elimination as he just tosses out Hideo Itami. That has to be at least the 6th, maybe even more eliminations for Kota Ibushi in this match, as we are down to 4 in the ring currently, who will be 14 in there. And there's a brainbuster from Akira Tozawa, who is setting up for nothing. And it's Tommaso Ciampa from ECW as well. So number 13 and 14, both ECW stars. And it's a former Cruiserweight champion as well here in Tommaso Ciampa. And now, will Akira Tozawa be eliminated by Rich Swann, who hasn't done much in the Cruiserweight division yet, but looking to start doing stuff, decent things, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it. He was close, but it was not to be. And who's going to be 15? We got TJ Perkins. 5 left after this one now. And what a super kick. Akira Tozawa just busted wide open in there. And there's a moonwalk for celebration. And Ibushi was about to be eliminated right there. Who is now most likely the fan favorite above everyone in the ring currently. And there's that snap German finisher from Tozawa. And there goes Xavier Woods. He did well, but he's no longer in there. And here comes another fan favorite, Roderick Strong, who is yet to win any titles, much like Ibushi, but has had plenty of shots. Is Roderick Strong. He had plenty of opportunities at those titles, but he lost every single one of them. And now the two fan favorites are going at it. Is he about to eliminate? He just eliminated Kota Ibushi, who's been in there since number 2. That is a huge way to come in here. And now Roderick Strong has to be the fan favorite. And he is doing a lot of damage. He knows that his spot in this match is very good for him in chances of winning. And here comes Noam Dar, who hasn't, I don't think he's appeared in our series yet. It's either that or he just hasn't really done anything. Scooping up Akira Tozawa. He's going to dump him out. Is Akira Tozawa's night over right here? Yes, it is. There goes Akira Tozawa. We've got Noam Dar, TJ Perkins, Roderick Strong, Rich Swann, and Tommaso Ciampa all in there still. And it looks like Noam Dar might be out of here. And taking out him. And here comes Kalisto, who hasn't done much in our series yet either, but apparently he's a fan favorite judging by that reaction. But definitely out of all, and there goes Noam Dar. Out of all the people in the ring right now, the fan favorite appears to be Roderick Strong. And there's that Swan Song spin kick from Rich Swann. We have 2 entrances left. And there is the biggest pop of the night so far, other than Will Ospreay and Ricochet. Angelico making his main roster debut. And Rich Swann eliminated Tommaso Ciampa while he was making his way to the ring, but the crowd just popped insanely loud right there. And it looks like we have a new fan favorite. So the fan favorites in there appear to be Roderick Strong, and now the biggest of the fan favorites, Angelico, former Lucha Underground star and NXT star. And it looks like it could be over for Rich Swann, but he's holding on. As we have 1 entrance left. Who will it be? Spinning kicks all over the place here. And there's an elbow. Sending him into the corner. And here comes your final entrance here. And it's Andrade Cien Almas, another fan favorite. And Rich Swann just eliminated TJ Perkins. Now we have the final 5. Roderick Strong, Angelico, Kalisto, Rich Swann, and Andrade Cien Almas. And the 3 fan favorites are Andrade Cien Almas, Angelico, and Roderick Strong. However, it looks like the main 2 of the fan favorites must be Cien and Angelico. I don't know which one's being cheered more, but I think the pop was louder for Cien, but I don't know. It may have been pretty equal. And now, Kalisto trying to get out Rich Swann and bring it down to 4. And it looks like Swann may hold on here. And Rich Swann getting out of it. Running at him now and missing. Both men missing with a super kick. And right to the leg. And clothesline. There goes Kalisto. We're down to 4. And who will be the next one out? And there's that ripcord knee strike to the face from Angelico. As the 2 biggest of the fan favorites square off. And there's a spin kick, and there goes Angelico. And now Rich Swann going for his finishing maneuver here. Spinning him around, slamming him down. And now scooping him up is Roderick Strong. The crowd wanting either Roderick Strong or Cien to win this match, it's sounding like. And they're going to go at it, which may not be the best idea. They should try to get Rich Swann out of there, and then it will be guaranteed a Raw or SmackDown star will be heading in for that Cruiserweight title. And there goes Roderick Strong. And now it's down to Andrade Cien Almas or Rich Swann. Which one is going to be going to Mania for that Cruiserweight title? And there's an elbow right to the leg. Scooping him up. Slamming him down. The crowd excited. All these surprises in just this Royal Rumble match. This is only the 20-man one. It's not even the more stacked one. The next one has quite the roster. Let me just tell you that. And Cien Almas might not want to taunt in the corner over there. He should stay on the attack. Make sure Rich Swann can't pop up out of here. We have one Raw star and one ECW star. Which one is going to Mania for that Cruiserweight title? And there's clap to the ears. Discus punch to the face. And look at this in the corner. Rich Swann showing off that ability. Look at that. And Swann now heading up to the top ropes. Not the best place to go in a Royal Rumble. Never mind, he can't get to... Alright, there we go. With a frog splash. And Cien with a counter. Both men with the signature here. Which one will walk out? And look at this. This kicks from the fan favorite Cien Almas. However, you never know who he's gonna, whichever one of these two win, you don't know who they'll be facing at WrestleMania, because that title could change any weekend. It looks like Andrade Cien Almas is going to Mania. But who will he be facing at Mania? Currently the Cruiserweight Champion, who will not be on the show at all tonight, is Marty Scurll, a huge fan favorite. But that title could change between WrestleMania, as there is in few events, because that title is defended throughout ECW, Raw, and SmackDown. So altogether that would be 3 events. However, not every time is the title defended on the events, but it could very well be any star other than Marty Scurll. Or it could be Marty Scurll. But it looks like Andrade Cien Almas is heading to Mania. I will catch you guys in part 2 whenever that's going to be up. It should be up hopefully later on today, so I'll catch you guys then. Peace. Or later on tonight, I should say.